Hello YouTube, today I'm going to show you a dash cam and by APEMAN. Now this one here is really cheap, it's only £35 and it's only forward facing. So I bought a new car and I needed a new camera because the old one is staying with the car going to the new owner. But I don't want to spend too much money. So I scour around the internet and I found this brand which I used before for my action camera. So this is kind of a fraction of the price of the usual stuff that I buy, and it doesn't come with a rear camera. Now there's a reason why I didn't buy the one with the rear camera, because so far all the rear camera that I tested, they are kind of a secondary to the first one, and because of the chip technology that they use inside the chipset, if when you want to record more than one stream of data, the bit rate is so low the image becomes like kind of not really usable. So I thought maybe this time I will check this one out first. If it is good, then I'll just buy another one and stick it at the rear window and facing the road if I want the rear camera. But to be honest with you, I don't drive that much anyway, but I want to show you guys what your money can buy. $39.99 on Amazon and with a 15% on screen voucher, so definitely around £37. Cheap camera, what can it do? So 1080p is on the specification here, 170 wide angle, which is very important for dash cam because you want to see both sides of your windscreen. It has a built-in 3-inch LCD screen. The box came in bashed up. That's what happens when you buy cheap things. So you know, the more expensive stuff, the package is usually quite hardy or sturdy, but this one here is just a normal box which bashed. I'm going to open up and see if it smashed anything, but like always I buy from Amazon, so if it doesn't work or if it is really failing me, I just send it back. You got your instruction booklet, quite thick booklet for a simple dash cam, I would say, and here we go. APEMAN is the brand. You got a microphone on the front here and you got the lens on top. I don't know how much of this is a real thing because usually the sensor is tiny and the lens are all kind of small, which they fit into a body which doesn't stick out. But this one, take the optional design like a camera with a lens sticking out on the front. On the back, you got a big screen here. Obviously, you have to remove it before you use it. So this is a nice and big 3-inch screen. Here you got a USB port. They are using the old technology. This is like a not even a micro USB, this is a mini USB, I think. But anyway, it should come with the adapter that I'm going to use. You got a couple of buttons on the side and SD card slot as well. Mic, microphone and reset button. So that's what you get on the camera side. Nowadays people use phone and very rarely you can see people with a camera, and this one took the shape of like a miniature handheld pocket camera. A mount, which is really important because you want to mount it on the windscreen. So this one comes with a suction mount, which you can adjust the angle up and down, quite tight. And the locking system by twisting the top of the mount. You also got a clear mount. So this one comes with a double-sided tape and it's in clear plastic. And the top looks like what you used to hold this one in. So if you are never going to remove this one from the windscreen anyway, I guess a more permanent, ooh, I like that. The more permanent fixture will be using this instead. I pressed the power button by mistake and it powers up, so you know there is battery inside. But again, usually this kind of a dash cam, the battery is not really for when you switch off the car and kept on recording. It is more for just finish. It is more like for finishing off recording the last clip, and then it will shut down. It comes with a wedgie kind of a tool, a short cable, which is a USB cable, and then a long cable for your cigarette socket. And it's pretty standard now with this kind of a cigarette socket. They have a secondary USB, so it doesn't block the port. So you can still run other devices through this. So this is the camera with the mount on the top. You got your USB port on the top right there. On the side, you got a power button, which is different color in orange. And then you got your functional buttons. A lock button if you want to save and record that won't be deleted. more buttons on this side, and then the SD card slot. Now this one doesn't come with an SD card, so I will put in one myself. I never put a big card in there because I don't store a lot of, I don't drive a lot, so I'm going to put a 16 gigabyte card in there and make it on loop. So this is not touchscreen, so you have to rely on the button. So if we go to menu button, so you go resolution, so full HD, which is 1080p, which is what we wanted. Loop recording, I put it on 5 minutes. It's just my preference. You can always change to a different one. Wide dynamic range on. Exposure, if you want to change that. Motion detection. Audio, date stamp. Okay, that's it. I think that's all set up now. So seeing is running on low battery. Of course, it's going to be running on low battery on paper, but you know what? It means nothing if the image is rubbish quality, right? So this is why I'm here to test it out. You can see my background, my face, and the next set of the sample footage will be coming from the car. It is really dark because a thunderstorm is coming, but nevertheless it's a good test for the camera, APEMAN camera. So I'm driving around 15 miles an hour at the moment, so it's a really slow drive. I've done this route many times with other camera and posted on YouTube, so could be a good comparison in terms of what this camera can do compared to others. But don't forget, this one is like 30 odd quid, the cheapest one I can find. I'm going to pick up the speed. So this is a speed limit of 30 and there's no one around, so bring up the speed a little bit. Sign across the road, say crossway. I don't know if you can see it. I have no idea what the image quality will be until I go back and edit on the PC. Now there was a toy on the street just now. I'm not sure if you can see it. It was abandoned next to a lamppost. Another street sign coming up. Don't know if you can see it. Number plates here, there, going really slow. So we are like 3 meters away, 4 meters away. Then you got the Mini on the left, BMW on the right. I better go back before the storm comes. Just check out the thunderstorm coming up. Sorry, I'm hand-holding this, so it could be quite shaky, but and this is my car, by the way. Just got it, and the Mont is right in there. Can't really see it behind the black patch.